You know, I always had a report. Yo, bro, like I told you, that's why I told this whole story is because you talking about you can't do nothing with Jay-Z and Nas. None of this shit would have been possible. Nothing. Well, you know, my bottom line is, and I'm going to get back to the story. We all helped build a Diplomat brand, the builder, let's say the Diplomat builder, but I owned the land.
Right.
You can't build a building if you don't own the land.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, see the guy, y'all niggas is some funny dudes, man. Y'all niggas throw these questions and you get these niggas to bite or whatever. You can't get me to bite, bro. That's why I did this shit myself. Who else did this shit on live, my nigga? I'm not for that. And you my man. We see the whole I'm a big fan of Breakfast Club. It's like Breakfast Club fuck with y'all so much. You had Ebro hating on me the other day on his show. Say, oh Cam, never get no money. Yo, bro, that shit corny. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with our name Summer. I just think that y'all have a better show in the morning time. Just in the morning time. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with everybody all in New York. I just think y'all have the best morning show. Period. So where I'm at?
Bird game. Back to the bird game.
Where I was at?
Back.
Where I was at though?
Back to the bird game.
Oh yeah, so you know, he started doing this bird gang shit and all this, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking, why you branching off or whatever? So I copyright the name just in case. So no, I was at Ballin. Ballin came out and he was popping. You know, you get Stack Bundles, God bless the dead. Girl named Jaja from Miami, she was dope. She had some kid from Baltimore. Some kid from Baltimore that sounded like Jay-Z that was dope. And then he got Max B. Now Max B, and Jim's on right, he's the one who put Max B on. Max B is from my building. Him and Mike Bruno are from my block. And Max B, you know, he wasn't Max B, his name was Charlie Rambo. And Charlie was ill, man. Charlie was one of these niggas that would piss in a bottle and bums would be sleeping, he poured a piss on them and laugh and shit like that. Like he was a funny nigga. Charlie Rambo was a funny nigga. So he was always getting in trouble though, in and out of jail doing his thing. And you know, that's just the environment we lived in. So he get out of jail, he come up to me, this is word for word. So I'm like, Charlie, what up? When you guys say, yo, Flea, I just came home. I said, y'all say you always just coming home.
Baby. Okay, we're back.
He said, you always just coming home. So I said, he said, yo, Flea, you know I rap now, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, I laughed like that because I couldn't take him seriously. Because this is my man, he from my building. I'm like, you rap now, Max? I mean, Charlie, he like, yeah, my name is Bigger Valley. I said, Bigger Valley? He said, I'm Biggie and Tupac mixed in one. But I'm laughing again because, like I said, I know this dude from my building. And, you know, I couldn't really take Max serious because I didn't see the potential because, you know, I'm not God. I don't always catch every artist and be like, oh, how you miss this nigga? I just didn't see it because I fuck with him. And I didn't hear him rap at that time. I never heard him rap. So I guess Jim, some type of way, got with Max. I don't know how Mike Bruno got with Jim and they got together. So Jim called me like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with Max B. And I was like, yo, guy, do your thing. I didn't know it would be this type of situation. I'm just being totally honest. I didn't know. So, you know, even when they start beefing niggas from my block, like, how the fuck you let that go down, Cam? And I'm like, yo, cut this shit. You ain't know Charlie was gonna be this good. Cut it out. You ain't know Charlie was gonna be this fucking good. Yeah, but no, when now fucked up, him and Jim beefing now, man, fuck it, man. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know. I can't really get into Max B, Jim Jones beef. I don't really know how that shit started, but Max B always come to me on the block, like, Flea, man, get me out, let me come fuck with you. I said, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall. I didn't see it, I didn't know. And you and Jim did see your talent more than I did. So I can't just like motherfucking take you from Jim. It's his deal, and motherfucker, I didn't know you was gonna be this good. I wish I would have because we from the same building, but I just didn't know, and I'm being totally honest. So he's forming this bird gang shit, and I'm like, I thought we all supposed to be the diplomats. Why is this little side bird gang shit? You know what I'm saying? This little bird gang shit on the side. I'm like, back of my brain, like, let's start a fake beef. So I'm like, all right, this nigga's branching off. I see him branching off. It's cool, it ain't no problem. But this still my man. We ain't have no friction or nothing. So Ballin' come out, like I said, they had no problem when Ballin' came out. I may came to video late or whatever. I seen him say I never came to one of his shows. I'm sorry, I don't remember not coming to one of your shows. I just don't believe that. I'm not gonna sit here and say, maybe the way he described it, he said I never surprised him about it. Well, maybe I didn't surprise him, but I came to plenty of your shows. I came to your shows, I wasn't hating. I mean, why would I hate when I've been fighting for you to be a rapper for 10 years? So what happened was this, and I'm just being totally honest, man. This is when everything got fucked all the way up, B. I'm being honest, B. I'm telling you the truth. He could say I didn't come to the show. He could lie and say I robbed him of millions of dollars. I ain't robbed nobody because, let me explain something to you. This was the deal. Jewels was signed to me. And that's it. I had the Diplomat album and Jewels was signed to me. That's it. I had no paperwork with J.R. Ryder. I had no paperwork with Hal Relder, my niggas. Them niggas with the baby gram and did their own deal, and that was cool. They could use the bird, fuck it. It's all good. Jim, never had no paperwork with Jim, so how did I rob him? I was eating, I'm not gonna lie, off the Diplomat album, my album, and I had a joint venture deal with Jewel's album with Def Jam. Cool. So what I was saying is we got the Diplomat brand. I seen niggas get $100 million checks. So Rockefeller, we shooting an old boy video. Kevin Lyles and Leo Cohen, these dudes came and presented Rockefeller, Dame Dash, Biggs, and Jay-Z with a check for $125 million. I don't know how much Irvin, Murder Inc. got. They was getting some mad bread over there. Rough Riders had just caught a D. Shout out to D for Rough Riders. He caught a wild check over there. And I'm like, yo, when I seen them niggas cash out for $125 million, I'm like, we got to keep grinding. We got to. Because right then and there, I would say we was probably worth 15, 20 million at the time. Like, we ain't going to go for no 15, 20 million. I just seen the nigga hand a nigga a check for $125 million. So, I don't know what he said I robbed him of. I didn't rob him of anything. He had these artists, and like I'm not throwing no shade. You have Max B. You got Stack Bundles. Them two alone. Put them out. You could have ate, you know what I'm saying? Jim kept using them for his albums instead of putting them out. And like I be telling people, I'm like, you know, Jim, if you think about it, just think about it. And like I said, I gotta always say no shade because everybody can shade. Jim never put no artists out. Jim has never put an artist out. I got all the artists. I got all the talent. I was in the street recruiting all these rappers. Jim ended up getting some rappers, and what he did was use them for his album instead of putting them out. Max B may not be in jail if you put his album out. Or Stack Bundles might have got out of Far Rock if we had an album out. Jim never put these people album out. You know what I'm saying? If this, you know, like I said, no shade, just think about it. Google it. Do the homework. What artists he put out. I'm not dissing. I'm not dissing at all. I'll sit here and wait for somebody. Tell me if they tell me who album he put out.
No.
Nobody.
Shit, crickets.
The real crickets are getting in the back. Right? Because, yeah.
They asked him Freaky never mentioned.
Okay, yeah. They said they want to talk about Zeke.
They asked him, you haven't mentioned them.
Oh yeah, no, they late. Whoever said I ain't mentioned Zeke is bugging.
No,
I
didn't.
He did.
the one who told you Zeke ran the club in Ohio. I ain't mentioned Zeke. Fam, Zeke, okay, real quick, Zeke. Zeke is the one, Jim did bring Zeke around, this is true, but me and Zeke built a rapport, which was crazy, so when I went to Ohio and got a club, Zeke ran the whole club. It was my club, but he was the manager of the club. You know what I'm saying? Zeke is the nigga, we got rich. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was in Ohio and Chicago running 2 clubs, and Zeke ran the clubs. He's the one who ran the clubs. That's my nigga. I love Zeke. That's my motherfucking brother. That nigga, yo, fam, when shit was fucked up, Zeke ran the motherfucking clubs for me, and we got rich. Zeke is ran the motherfucking clubs. Like I told nigga, like fucking Quick in Harlem Nights, and I was Sugar Ray. So whoever say I mentioned Zeke, I was just late because I love Zeke. That's my nigga, my nigga. Like I wouldn't have survived to make it to.
You want another song?
No, I'm good. I wouldn't have been able to survive to make it to Diplomats if it wasn't for Zeke. Because, like I said, me, him, and Jewels was in Ohio, and Jewels Jewels wasn't even out there in the club. He was too young. He was not young enough to get in the club, but he was out there. He was out there because I was like, yo, you got to rap. Because Jewels, let me tell you something about Jewels. Jewels was the most talented nigga in the world, but sometimes he needed that push. He needed that push. Like I seen the interview on Flex, because, you know, Jim told a story how I had a house in Chicago, and you know, Jewel, we would be dressed to go to the club, and we walk out to go to the club, and Jewel be there. I'd be like, yo, you did your 16? And he'd be stuttering, and then after 16, I'd be like, stay here, we'll bring you some bitches back. You ain't coming till you write them 16. And Flex was like, I seen Flex like, oh, Ken was enjoying bossing somebody around. He was happy to boss around. Why the fuck would I enjoy? No, I wasn't enjoying nobody bossing somebody around. It's like this, and I'll put it in a different perspective. If you got a basketball player and you a coach, you want to keep him after practice. You want to make him come early because you know his full potential. He may be better than all the other basketball players, but you want to be harder on him because you know his maximum potential, and that's just how I felt with Jewel. So I'm like, this kid, he don't put 100% into it, but if he did, nobody would be able to touch this kid. So when we was in Chicago, when we was in Ohio, when we would go out, I wouldn't let him come. Or even my crib in Jersey, he stay with me. I'd be like, nah, you can't come out till you do these 16s. Because I want to hear them. Them shits was fire. I wanted more for me. Fuck the public. Give me more. Give me some 16s from my own motherfucking inspiration. That kid was fucking bananas. So when Flex was like, oh, Ken was enjoying bossing somebody around, nah, bro, it ain't like that, bro. Sometimes you see potential in somebody, and sometimes the people that you see potential in needs an extra push to reach their maximum potential. And that's what I was doing. I'm not enjoying bossing nobody around, bro. Not at all, man. No, not at all. That was my brother, and I knew that nigga was nice. So cool. Ballin' come out. And like I said, I just want to get to this part because Jim said, oh, I robbed him and did that. Like I said, I never had no paperwork with this man. That's how much I fuck with him. I never did a contract with him. Do you, man. Get the money. Get the artist. Okay, cool. You ain't bursting off. I see you building your own crew. No problem. Whatever. So, me and Jim used to get a lot of women. We had a lot of women. We shared a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? That's just the era we grew up in. You fuck this bitch, I fuck that bitch. You know, we fuck around bitches, yo, da. Boom, whatever, right? So, and this is just being honest. This is just, I'm telling you what happened. Because he'll say, I robbed him, he'll say whatever, he'll say, this is what I did, and I'm not going wrong. I was dead wrong for this. I was dead fucking wrong, and this is where the whole shit collapsed at. This is where everything went all the way downhill. I'm being totally honest. Jim met Chrissy. And when he met Chrissy, he'd been liking Chrissy his whole life. He loved Chrissy, you know what I'm saying? But he just started messing with her. So, back then, it wasn't, even though now it's cool, back then, or even back then it might have been cool, we was just kind of new to having millions of dollars in money or whatever. So, Jim just meet Chrissy and he started messing with her, and he's buying her bags and buying her shoes like the first 2-3 weeks he met her or whatever. So, I was like, yo, you tricking, man? What is you doing? You tricking, you bugging, or whatever. So, this is my mistake, and I'm being totally honest, and if I could do it over, I swear to God, I would do it all the way over, because I see how their relationship grow, and I see they're still together, and I think that's real dope shit. I think that shit is hot. I didn't know it would grow to be that, but I'm thinking from a mindset, this is my man, last month we was fucking bitches, now this nigga is buying what's the name, so I didn't know it would turn into this. So what I did was I made these t-shirts, and it said, Tricky Ricky, AKA Jim Jones is a trick. And on the back of the shirt, we had mad niggas in jail. Snags was in jail. My man Chanel from 115th, Young Handsome, he was in jail. We had a lot of niggas in jail at the time. And I was sending them money. So I made the shirt that said Jim Jones, Tricky Ricky, and he not looking out for none of our niggas in jail. And on the back of the shirt, I had all our niggas in jail, and I had called them a trick. But I wasn't looking at it like that. I'm looking like that's how we played. I wasn't trying to disrespect them because I didn't know their relationship would grow to be what it was. But them shirts hurt. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas wearing the shirt in the studio because we was cool. Niggas wearing the shirt, everybody's wearing the shirt. It was just a joke. I didn't know. He took that shit serious, B. He took it serious. And to this day, I'll be man enough, I apologize about doing that. I really do. I apologize about that. But it's not from the perspective of that's what we would. That's my man. We fucked some bitches together last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. I didn't know it was like that. It was going to turn to this, and I'm happy how they really should grow. After I did that shirt, though, everything was downhill. And niggas start acting like it's the business. Start acting like Cam is robbing us. Yo, Cam ain't doing this, Cam ain't doing. That's when the shit fell out, after I made them shirts. So, even like with Jewels, me and Jewels had fell out. And I remember we fell out over something, and I wasn't speaking to him. So Jewels started hanging out with Jim. Jim called me, he said, yo, you and Jewels going through some shit? I said, yeah, we going through a little something right now, you know. Whatever it was. He's like, I knew something was up because this little nigga keep calling my phone, wanting to hang out with me all the time. All of a sudden, you know, this little nigga don't be hanging out with me. I knew something was up. It's all good. So, me and Jewels was speaking over something, and him and Jim built a better rapport because Jewels was with me all the time. We was in all these different states together. But that's what Jim was like, when he's like, yo, this little nigga keep calling me, I don't know what the fuck is up. Jewels started hanging with him. And I'm like, cool. So after I did the shirts, me and Jewels didn't have the best relationship in the world. Then I did the shirt. Me and Jim's relationship wasn't really doing well. So them niggas started doing shit together, which was fine with me. It didn't matter to me either. That was cool. It was all good. And that's how the relationship between me and Jim Jones went bad. Nobody really knows this though. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I don't have no problem with that. Cool. In my brain, I'm like, let's just keep whatever the problems is covered up so we can get the $125 million that Rockefeller got. Rockefeller got the $125 million. Let's go get the $125 million that them niggas got. Let's get it. If we got problems, so what? Sweep them shits under the rug. Don't tell nobody. Whatever. Cool. So I'm downtown at the club one night. I'm by myself. I'm chilling at the club. You know, Jim is you know, he's a blood at this time. Jim is blood. So I don't know. I'm not a blood. I'm not a gang member. I'm not none of that. I'm just Cameron Giles. I'm cool with all the gang niggas, Crips, the Bloods, my niggas, both on both sides. I'm just not a gang member. So Jim got all type of beef or whatever. If he got a problem, cool. Ain't no problem. I got a problem too. I don't know he got a problem with some nigga with True Life. I guess they was beefing or whatever. So them two niggas is beefing, whatever. I'm downtown at the club by myself, dolo. True Life and like 3 niggas get out of the car. I was like, yeah, fuck Dipset, da-da-da. We get into an altercation down at the club. It's like 3 or 4 of niggas and it's me. So we get into an altercation. You know, the next day it's publicized, it's all blown out of proportion, whatever. To me, that shit cool. I got caught slipping. I didn't know motherfucking, I was beefing with this nigga, but it's fine. I don't got no problem. It is what it is. That's part of the street shit. So, you know, it's on the radio, whatever. Jim goes on the radio that night and tell Miss Info. This is how, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of shit was built off the diplomat shit. Miss Info, she ended up getting a job. Her name was Minion. She ended up getting a job at High 97 off of this shit called Miss Info because she knew us. I had a personal relation with Miss Info, and Jim did too, off the whole shit or whatever. But the moral story is, he calls Miss Info and tells people on the radio, after I get in this altercation, yo, Cam's on punishment. Huh? Cam's on punishment. Miss Info's on the radio. Nobody knows we got a problem. Whether about the shirts, whether with Jewels, the public don't notice. And my thing is, keep shit in the house. To me, all this shit we doing right now is bird shit. But I just don't want niggas thinking I'm some bad type of guy or whatever. This is why I'm doing this shit. I think this shit is bird shit, personally motherfucking being on live and when a nigga got my motherfucking phone number. I think this shit is stupid. Jim gets on the radio and says Cam is on punishment. What the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck? I'm on punishment. Who the fuck is niggas talking to? So that's when shit started getting public. And I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga out of line telling me some shit like that. So I'm sitting there like, I'm on punishment. All right, cool. I ignore this shit, whatever. Now the public knows we got problems. Nobody in the public ever knew we had problems. Cool. You want to make it publicized? Cool. I'm on punishment for getting an altercation with a nigga you had a problem with. And this same nigga, the same nigga you talking about, took your jewelry. You know, you go on YouTube, JoJo Capone, shout out to Joe, I've seen JoJo, you know, all that shit is old, so JoJo Capone, shout out to JoJo Capone, and True Life, I just seen JoJo in Chicago, shout out to him. And like I said, all this shit is old, this ain't shout out because he did that, it's just, I just seen him, we all cool, whatever. How you gonna say I'm on punishment because a nigga you got beef with that robbed you got your shit? I don't even know you got beef with the nigga. These niggas got Jim jewelry on YouTube. Yeah, we took Jim Jones bringing all this other shit. And I'm sitting there like, let me know what the fuck going on in the street so I know I'm moving. But we didn't have great communication at that time. Our communication was lacking. So I'm like, cool, nigga gonna say I'm on punishment, boom. Right after that incident happened, my mother had a stroke a week later. Less than a week later, she had 3 strokes in one day. To this day, her whole left side of her body is still paralyzed a little bit. So I'm like, damn, you know, I gotta make sure my mom is good because she had 3 strokes in one day. So what I did was, I took my mother to Fort Lauderdale to the best stroke doctors down there, and I rented a townhouse down there, and I had to make sure my mother wasn't gonna die. I didn't want my mother to die, man. Just take a couple months for her to get her walking back together. You know, her speech to this day is still impaired a little bit to this day. So I'm not, after that incident happened, I had my mother, so I'm off the scene for 2-3 months. And they like, oh, Kim is hiding. Kim ain't around. Niggas Kim. Then now the Jim like, oh, that shit Kim, niggas ain't around. Oh, niggas missing. So after that incident happened with True Life, and then my mother had a stroke, and then I had to make sure we good. Niggas don't know, niggas ignore the part about my mother having a stroke and just talk about act like this situation is why I wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. So Jim starts getting petty with people. If you hang out with me, he not fucking with you. I'm not on that shit because we got a bunch of mutual friends. We got mad mutual friends. To this day, we still have mutual friends. And I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, if you with Jim, don't hang with me. Like I said, I've known this dude going on 20 years. I'm not like that. Yo, y'all, I was just with Jim, cool. You tell Jim you was just with me. Stay over there. Let Cam take care of you then. Let Cam take care of you then. Yo, he tell a nigga, I ain't gonna say a nigga name. One of our mutual friends was in the studio, not even in my studio. He was in the studio, and he just put up a picture in the studio. Jim called him like, oh, you over there at Cam's studio? Let him take care of you. I hope he gonna take care of you, this, that, and the third. And it's like, yo, bro, if a nigga, why a nigga can't come to my studio? Me and you never had no real problems. Okay, the t-shirt was wrong, whatever. Boom, I'm past that. But why are you threatening niggas because they trying to just get out the hood too? They go in the studio, so when they come to my studio, they can't go to your studio, and we all known each other 20 years. If you don't want to fuck with me, but don't make niggas make choices, and that's what he started doing. Yo, if you over there fucking with him, don't call me, I ain't fucking with you. Oh, you over there fucking with niggas, I ain't fucking with you. And I'm like, I'm not on it like that. I don't give a fuck. If nigga leave with me right now, go hang out with Jim. That shit don't matter to me. I'm not on that shit, my nigga. That shit is girl shit to me. Not calling Jim a girl because oh, you call him a girl. I'm just saying it ain't like it's a bitch. It's niggas. Ain't like, yo, this bitch is over here fucking with me, then you go fuck. It's niggas. It's niggas, bitch. It's just not no bitches, my nigga. So he still do that to this day. It's like 5-6 months ago, I'm shooting a video. We used the same videographer. My man, I Am Ghetto Nerd. What up, my man Clifton Bell. His name on Instagram, I'm pretty sure he's watching this. I Am Ghetto Nerd. Jim called, I'm doing a video. Jim calls him 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago and tell him, yo, I see you doing a video with Cam. I ain't fucking with you no more. I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't want to be by fucked. I ain't fucking with you no more. And then nigga like, Jim, so cause you know I'm a very professional businessman. He said, Jim, let me ask you a question. If Cam gets booked in a club this week and they book you next week, you not gonna go to the club because Cam was booked there? He tells the nigga, I don't want to make sense. I'm petty like that. I don't give a fuck. You fucking with, I don't like you making sense, but I don't want to make sense. And niggas is like, yo, bro, I don't know what your anger about is. You niggas like, cause you know, niggas be like, oh man, why you gotta pick a side and it don't make no sense? Cause it ain't deep like that. Ain't nobody got no fights. Me and them ain't no fight, ain't no shootouts, no none of that shit. So basically, that's how the fallout happened. Because even the shit that happened with True Life in the Street, cool, whatever. But when you go on the radio and say I'm on punishment, it's crazy. You know, I go on and do a scene for Love and Hip Hop. I just came from a meeting, I had some khakis and shoes on. He get on Twitter, niggas wearing khakis and shoes. Everything becomes public when this dude got my phone number. That's all I'm saying. Like even all this shit leading up to this, you have my phone number. You can call me, my nigga. This shit don't gotta be publicized. Basically, what happened is this, and I'm just being my opinion. I could be totally wrong. He signed the Rock Nation, right? And a lot of people was hating like, oh, you a dick rider, you a sucker. How you gonna sign the Rock Nation? This, that, and third. This what, you know, comments and fans and people who love the Diplomats were saying. And it's like the next day he go to Flex. Now when you go to Flex, most of the time you got a new record. You go up there with a new record. You play the record. That's why you go to Flex. I think he went to Flex, or Flex called him to justify him signing the Rock Nation. That was justification. Like, oh, I'm getting a lot of backlash. I signed the Rock Nation. So let me go make up this fucking story about how Ken robbed me and I got a new lawyer and he ain't giving none of us our money and I have $1,500 in my pocket and I fought everybody for the Diplomat to just justify him signing the Rock Nation when you should be like me. Me, only reason I did this shit tonight, and I still got more to tell. I'm gonna get into America's Most Wanted, the Rucker fight, all that shit. I'm just telling you right now, but I gotta get into the tough part. I just did all music part. We got sections of this shit. We gonna get into all this tough shit in a minute. So, me, I signed the Rock Nation or whatever. You know, I'm 40 years old. I'm not signing a motherfucking person. I'm just saying, to me, it seemed like he had to justify it and make up all these stories of how I robbed him and how I used to stay. He gave me a place to stay. And you used to give me fresh, and you was my manager. This nigga say he's my manager, my hype man, dog. Just say you signed the Rock Nation. That's it. You don't have to go into this hour speech, 2-hour speech about me. You signed the Rock Nation, and then the next day talk about Ken for an hour? It just don't make no sense to me. I just don't understand it.
It's testimony.
Huh? Yeah. But, you know, you get what I'm saying? It was more the fact that he got a lot of backlash out of Rock Nation because his Diplomat fans. Right. So niggas like, oh, this nigga Johnny fucking it up, ain't gonna be no for you. You know how fans is. So the next day, me personally, I signed to whoever that, you know, like I said, I'm not signing a motherfucking person at this point in my life. But I'm just saying, if you did, man, listen, fuck that. I'm signed, nigga. I don't care what you motherfuckers think. Fuck, man, whatever. Hey, you'll get over it. Niggas got over Kevin Durant going to motherfucking Golden State. You know what I'm saying? It is, you know it is what it is. Niggas will get over that motherfucking shit. Niggas will get over it. That's what I would say. You be mad now, you'll get over it. And if you don't, what can I do? But I'm me. I can't expect everybody to be me. You know what I'm saying? So, I just didn't understand the timing of it. You sign a Rock Nation, the next day, it's an hour and 15 conversation about me. Man, just congratulations, bro. Congratulations. You ain't got to go through this elaborate bullshit story to justify you signing with Rock Nation and crying all that. That's the only reason I came up here, because, you know, it's like, oh, that man poured his heart out. And a lot of stuff that he said was true. I'm not discrediting the whole story, but a lot of shit he said was not true. A lot of shit was not true. You know what I'm saying? And then he'd be like, oh, he was crying. But Jim is emotional. He said it on the show, he's mad emotional. He does things off emotion. Even when this shit is over, he gonna get on the gram and do something emotional. He is. I'm just telling you. He is. He gonna write some shit. Oh, niggas. He's like that. I'm telling you, he's gonna do that. That's what he's gonna do. He does that. Or go on Twitter, or he'll wait a day or two because I said it now and say something else. That's just the way he is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's just an emotional guy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, he's crying. Yo, go to Love and Hip Hop. Go to Love and Hip Hop. He crying on there too. He crying on Love and Hip Hop. Him and Chrissy just had a show that went over there. The last show of their season, he crying on there too. He crying on these shits. That nigga not cry. I'm not dissing him. I'm just, you know, niggas be like him trying to diss. This nigga, he ain't just cried yesterday in that interview. He been crying. Because he's emotional. I'm not saying his tears are fake. I'm not saying he does it to be. I just think he gets that built up emotionally to where he cries. Because he's just built up emotionally. Like I said, when you get a chance, I don't know if it's on YouTube or any of that other shit, but on Love and Hip Hop, he's sitting in front of his mother house crying over some shit with him and his girlfriend and his mother. And I get it. I understand he wants his girlfriend to get along with his mother. I want my girlfriend, I want my wife to get along with my mother. I'm not going to cry. You know what I'm saying? He whatever him and Chrissy got going on, like, he's crying. And, you know, niggas call me, because I don't watch it. Then I'll turn it into, I'll catch it on demand or something like. And, you know, that's still my nigga. Like, I'm not talking about the interview all day, so that's still my nigga. So I'm like, I'm looking at him like, don't cry. I'm looking at the show TV, I'm like, do not let that tear come down. Don't fucking cry. Oh shit, he's crying. fucking crying, man. Man. I'll be mad about this shit. I'll be like, God damn, man. Hold that shit in, man. You know what I'm saying? So when a lot of people seen the interview and they be like, oh, he cried. Like, Jim is emotional, he cries. And even when he mad, he cries. And so it wasn't, to me, I didn't take it like, oh, he's points hard. He got emotional build-up. And that was that. So now, like I said, that's basically my side of the story as far as business is concerned and how the diplomats got built and how, you know, like I said, you know, I just said this a while ago, but like I said, we all built this diplomat thing together, whether it's fucking Luca. I'm going to start shouting Luca Abrazi out more too because he played a major part. LS Collection on Instagram, LS Collection. J.R. Writer, Uncasa, Hellrell, Jim Jones, Duke the God, Joel Santana. We all built the building, but I had the land. You can't build a building without having the land, babe. So you can try to discredit me as much as you want, and that's fine with me. I'm 40, right? I want to do cool shit when I'm 40. For me, when I do music, it's for fun. It's not to pay my bills. It's not a priority. It's not like, yo, I gotta hurry up and put an album out because I gotta be. I'm good, nigga. I'm straight forever. I'm straight. I do music for fun. I'm 40. When you 40, music gotta be for fun. It's a young man's game for rappers, and it ain't too many niggas in their 40s doing it. It ain't too many Jada Kisses. It ain't too many Fabulouses. It ain't too many Jay-Z's. It ain't too many Kanye's who probably about to be 40. Niggas, it's a small group of niggas who sustain shit from their 20s over 3 decades. Kiss is on a 3-decade run. When I say 3, I don't mean 30 years. I mean 90s, 2000s, and 10s. Fab, 90s, 2000s. Jay-Z. You know, Eminem. If you know Eminem, don't even be out whenever he want. It's, you know, when you 40, you supposed to be doing cool shit, man. This shit supposed to be for fun. This shit ain't a priority to me. I'm gonna do a couple more albums, a couple more mixtapes because I just like to do it. I got trucks, I got 18-wheelers, I got car washes, I got restaurants. This is the shit that 40-year-old niggas should be doing. Cool shit. Polo roll. Whatever mirror juju this shit is. You see this chandelier right here? This is a cool shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go. Juju on some chandelier shit. She got, yo, it is a chandelier in every fucking room in this fucking house, my nigga. She did a great job decorating this crib, man. I don't even know what you call that shit over, whatever. Every room got a motherfucking chandelier in this motherfucker, man. Like, let's go chandelier shopping, baby. Like, yeah, she on my ass for getting the chandelier. I gotta get a chandelier. I'm supposed to do the new room over there. It's like, I like doing shit like that. Yo, let's go chandelier shopping. Let's go furnish, like, cool shit. Like, let's go, yeah, man, yeah, shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is, when you 40, you shouldn't be out here arguing and beefing unless you got to. Don't get me wrong, sometimes lessons not learned in blood are quickly forgotten. So you got to beat a nigga ass once in a while. But, like, just always want to fight and beef when you 40? Nah, man, not me. And trust me, if a problem come on with it, I ain't got no problem. That's why I make one call to one person, and he know the one person I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. My man Tight, my man lived down here in Orlando with me, but he from the Bronx. I make one call, that's all I got to call. I got to call 100 niggas. I ain't got to do all that. Even though I got 100 friends. I can call 100 niggas. My niggas on fire. I call all my niggas if I need to, because they gonna be there, and I'm gonna look out. But I'm not into that. I want to do cool shit at 40 years old. When you 40 years old, you may have, it depends on how you taking care of yourself in life. You may have less time on earth than you already spent. You might check out at 62. You got 22 left. Not saying I plan on doing that, but I'm just saying in general, you should be enjoying your for not, yo, I'm gonna fight this nigga, this, that, and the third. You gonna still want to fight Max B and tell nigga you hope Max B dying, you want to fight. Yo, bro, nobody did none of your family, nobody got hurt. Enjoy your 40s, bro. You 40. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Okay, so we'll get to a couple of things. So everybody's like, let's get to the violent part. You don't want to hear the violent shit, right? You don't want to hear the violent shit. So, okay, Rucker Park, right? We're gonna hit the Rucker Park. Now, because I just never address none of this shit. Because I don't be caring what niggas think. Oh, niggas ran and all this other shit. Listen. So, it's this dude named Jim been face fighting this nigga for like 3 different events. You know, because Mace was, we wasn't fuck with Mace no more, but we was on promotional tour with Mace. So when Mace was triple platinum, we didn't have an album out, but we was on his tour. And this shit was weird, like we wouldn't even speak to Mace, and we was like opening up for him, and we wasn't even really speaking to him. But Mace was running around with Junior Mafia at that time. So, we go to these events, and Jim and this nigga named Gutter, his name is Gutter, was face fighting, just ice grilling each other at all these events. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he looking at me, so I'm looking at him. Cool, whatever. Here's in Rucker. It came up to Rucker. The kid Gutter comes up and snuffed Jim or whatever. He didn't get jumped or whatever. They got a tough fight. Gutter jumped him. Little C's goes on the fucking shit like, yeah, look at me chasing Cam. That's why I be like, yo, look at the footage. Where's a nigga chasing me? Like, oh, pull up the footage. Cam, I'm chasing Cam. And then even Little C's tell niggas he had a fight with me. Oh, me and Cam fan, I beat his ass and he ran. C's, why you lie to people like that? And I'm not beefing there because you know what happened? Years later, C's reached out to a mutual friend, my homegirl, White Brianna. I don't know if she listening. Shout out to White Brianna. And she's like, yo, Cam, C's wanted to meet up with you to apologize about all that nonsense that went on back in the days. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck because I don't care what people think. I don't really care what people think. I don't care. I don't mind. But C's was doing an interview saying he chased me and he beat me up and all this other shit. And I'm like, come on, it's Little C's. You know, Little C's lift weights now, so he might be a little bit. But back then, it's like, come on, C's chased me and beat me up. But he ran with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he was the young Ken Jr. Mafia, cool, whatever. That shit never happened, bro. Jim and Gutter was face fighting. Little C's ain't never have no fight with me or chase me a motherfucking place, period. And he called to try to be my friend afterwards, and I'm cool with you. Shout out to C's if he listening or friends listening. Wish him nothing but the best also. I wish you the best. That's that. Now this America's Most Wanted shit, right? So let's get to America's. Jim was saying that, oh, I did this for the crew, I did that for the crew, this, that, and the third. I had shootouts for this. No disrespect. I keep saying no disrespect. Who you shot? Who you was shooting? Not dead ass, what gun he had? Not dead serious, not even joking. Not even joking. Jim never had no guns. Jim never had no guns, B. What happened was this. Before we get to that, I had the guns. Google now. Go. You get a chance. Google Cam gun charge. Just Google it if you get a chance next to another phone. My case will pop up with the, can you quote with the burner, whatever.
What happened, baby?
My phone ringing, I don't know what's that. My other phone. It won't stop, I'm just trying to turn it off. Fuck with the phone at though. Hold on. Oh, fuck. This man DC calling, man.
You missed the call?
Yeah, call back, man. DC, call back, man. Damn.
He was just asking about that too.
Hey, well,
Damn, man. DC just, damn, man. I hope he called back. Please call back, man, DC. Somebody motherfucking. Alright, damn, B. Nigga Clue. Somebody tell DJ Clue to that I'm on live. Clue texting me talking about I need you on the story show Monday. I need your side of the story. Clue, you know you my nigga. I'm telling my side now, man. Cool. Let me see. I got a lot of time. Niggas say I got my phone and my backup computer. Nate, what up, boy? What's good? Damn, my whole man DC fucking called back. Debo, what up, boy? What's good? Tiff want a shout out. Fine, Tiff to get shot. Niggas out here. Let me see. There's too many texts.
nigga said, is that an awful 4?
It's a 4, yeah. I got the 4. I keep it old school, man. It's a 4. I got the
Sid just
4.
finally got rid of his 4.
Nah, I keep my shit. This shit is classic. And it still work. I'm taking y'all on my live on my 6, but for business I use the 4 still. Fuck, I'm mad I missed this call. Yo, call Yandy because she.
I just texted her. I told her to email him or something.
Yo, Tone, stop fucking hating on my motherfucking phone, man. Tone from Cali, what up, nigga? Yeah, I did, PT. Yeah, I did. Hey, yo. Yeah, I did. So, yo, my bad. I just looked at my phone. Shout out to 40 Cal, too. 40 Cal was part of this whole shit, too. He came late, though. He came a little late. I put 40 on, but shout out to 40 Cal. So, anyway, so cool. Let me get back to this story, man, because I want to wrap this shit up soon. But I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to skip nothing. Google Cameron gun charge. Or Cameron gun, whatever. I caught with the hammer because I went around with the hammers. You know what I'm saying? So I caught a case, and I didn't know if I was going to go to jail or get probation because that time the law in New York was you could get 8 months jail time. You get a year jail time when you got to do 8 months, or you could get probation. So I was hoping for probation. So, you know, at this time, we went around beefing with Nas and his niggas, and we know a little beef with these niggas or whatever. So I kept a little joint on me because I was like, nigga ain't going to catch me slipping. So I caught a case with that joint. So then, I'm out on bail or whatever, so I got to go, whatever I end up getting, a year of probation, whatever the judge decided. So I see Jim got a gun. I said, Jim, get rid of the fucking gun. You don't need a gun. We both don't need cases because who gonna run the company if I gotta go to jail? He's like, yeah, you're right, Flea. But he wasn't never carrying no gun. But Jim is good at, though, is recruiting people who's tough. Jim know how to recruit some tough ass niggas.
Yandy said she emailed him.
I don't know what this is. Just pick up. I don't know. Yo. Who it is? Yo, what up? You on the phone with me? Alright, bet. Alright, say no more. Alright, bet, bro. It's my boy Sack. Said, man, DC gonna call back in he gonna call back in 15 minutes. So so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna turn
Just
the phone
leave it
off.
out, baby. So if he call, you can
But it's
listen.
annoying. Oh, here you go. It might be him. Yeah. This man DC calling in from jail. I need to push?
Shit, I ain't hear. I think, is it 5? Oh, shit.
Hello?
Let me call you Andy. Oh my
It's
God.
not, I don't want to push the wrong fucking button. I want to.
Yandy, woke Yandy. What we press? 5. 5. Yandy said 5.
Yo, what up, bro? Shit, we live right now. You got niggas listening in. I had to go live real quick. You alright? I miss you, nigga. Nah, you already know, bro. You know, everybody ain't, you know, we all end up in different situations, but if I'm able to do for one of my brothers, that ain't about nothing. And if it need to be like that ever again, or tomorrow, it's the same situation, man. You know, your son is my son too, man. I love that nigga.
Oh, man, that's what's up. Yo, I'm hearing a lot of crazy things going on out there. Killer, what the hell is the deal?
So right now, listen, we live on Instagram. There's probably 100,000 niggas listening, but you on speakerphone. So,
Okay.
so basically, you know, you call kind of a good time because we was talking about all the beefs or whatever. So I was explaining. I'm gonna let the people. You give the people your perception on you and Jim Jones' relationship.
I mean, like, we ain't really never have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like a funny style nigga. Like, so, you know, I kind of felt back from him. Plus, at the end of the day,
When you say not to cut you off, when you say fell back from him, you used to hang out with him. Just tell me what you mean when you say fell back.
I ain't never hang out with him, man. Max B told me he wanted to meet me, and when Max B told me like, yo, he want to meet you, yo, come to Miami with him, and whatever the case may be. So I'm figuring, what he want to meet me for? Maybe he want to make some money or something. So when I found out he just wanted to hang out, I was like, nah, you know, that ain't really my speed. I don't hang out like that. Then I met Yan when I went to Miami, and she told me she don't mess with Jim Jones' friends, and that basically ended our relationship right there.
Right. So how did you and him get into an altercation? Like, how did y'all two start beefing?
Well, it wasn't really a beef because it was like really one sided, you know.
Right.
I was the aggressor. So it wasn't really no beef. It was just he remember when I went to Miami to meet you when we were shooting that movie The Percentage?
See the thing is this, bro. I know the story, but I want you to. I know everything. I just want people. I know this. You know I know everything. It's just you got 100,000 listeners right now. Just tell your side because you never really get to tell your side.
I went to Miami to meet you to shoot the movie Percentage, and while we down there, they did Miami filming Love and Hip Hop, and while they filming Love and Hip Hop, Chrissy and Yandy got into it, and when they got into it, Chrissy called Jim, and Yandy not knowing, Jim let Chrissy with a whole bunch of girls and niggas to jump her, and you know, so they was all in front of me, Freaky Zeke, Yandy, Jim Bella, we was all in the club, and I'm getting a phone call like, yo, tell Yandy don't go back to the hotel. They all in front of her hotel looking to jump her. So I go over there by myself. Matter of fact, me and Freaky Zeke go over there, you know, and I'm like, nah, you know, ain't nobody gonna fight. If you wanna fight, we fight back in New York, you know, meet on your front lawn or whatever. But I was trying to diffuse the situation to make sure it was. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, I thought they hung up on me. So I was trying to diffuse the situation. So long story short, nothing happened, which was cool. We came back to New York. He said he wanted to squash it and make sure that nothing came out of Miami. And then when he came over there to my projects, which the stupid nigga didn't even know that was my projects. He just thought he.
This call is from a federal prison.
Hold on, man, DC. Hold on. Let me just catch everybody up to speed. So, basically, Jim and Man DC had words exchanged in Miami over Chrissy and Andy, and basically they was gonna squash it in New York. So Jim goes to Man DC's projects to go meet him. That's where Man DC's at in this story right now.
Right. So when I got over there, he was talking calm at first, and then he just started getting loud. And then when he got loud, it was it. It was over for him. Next you know, he was crying and crawling underneath the car and begging to please leave him alone. And then he called Miss Info and told her it was a boxed out robbery. And I was like, robbery? Nobody takes nothing from him. He just ran and jumped on the back of a motorcycle and left his car there, and his pants was falling. He was falling and tripping, and you know, I didn't know he could run that fast.
Yo, okay. So basically, he came to your projects. Y'all supposed to squash the beef. The beef ended up not getting squashed.
He got loud. Like, he took his coat off, and he was talking loud, and he took his coat off, and I think that's, as soon as he took his coat off, that was a mistake he made. I think, I mean, you know what, I don't mean, like, he waited 6 years to tell you, like 6 years ago.
Right.
Like, I constantly never talked about it because that wasn't something I want to promote. Like, I don't get no points out of doing nothing to Jim. He's a civilian. He's not a street guy. Like, I don't get no points for that. Like, people saying, well, what did I expect? He's a college kid that beats the rap. Like, they want him.
Right.
I don't understand. It's confusing.
Right. So, y'all got into that altercation. He got on the back of a motorcycle, whatever. After that happened, okay, so now you and him get into this altercation. Whatever happened, whoever won, you won or he won, whatever. Y'all got beef now. Y'all two niggas got beef after this situation.
No, listen, there's no beef. He squashed.
No. Listen, no, man, DC, listen. What I'm saying is, I'm telling you story by story. I'm telling step by step. After y'all got into this altercation, what happened the next day or week or whatever?
Everybody call my phone and leave him alone and squash it. Like, he ain't got no problems. And, I mean, I was okay with it. I just said, you know, I thought he learned his lesson. I didn't think I need to go any further.
Right. So, how did y'all end up squashing the beef with y'all two?
He basically sent, I don't know, rest in peace, Eric Vaughn, Zip, and a whole bunch of people, and then D from Rough Riders, on the strength of, you know, my man D from Rough Riders. He, like, basically talked to them and was just like, I respect D so much, so I took his word. I wouldn't really speak to nobody else, but once my man D comes to me, I was like, I'll leave him alone. I won't bother him no more. I'm sorry.
Right. So that's how the beef got squashed with y'all two.
Right.
Did y'all actually ever meet up to squash the beef, or that was just off the strength of?
No, that was it. We never met. Next time I seen him, I was in a mall in the True Religion store, me and my cousin Dollar, and he just happened to be out there. Next thing you know, he ran out the mall. I ran out the store. Like, again, why is he always running?
All right. So basically, y'all niggas never. It was off D from Rough Riders' word that y'all squashed it, but obviously it wasn't squashed because when he seen you in the mall, he
took off running. You know what it was? I think he just was waiting for the time to see me when he was like with like 20 people, and maybe if I was like 2, and then maybe he probably wanted to, you know, bring it back up or something, but that never happened. So I guess since I kept catching him by himself, so it was squash.
Right. Gotcha.
Maybe I'm thinking, but now that turned into 6 years, and I thought he clearly forgot about it, but I'm in prison. He wait to come to prison to talk about it. It's very confusing. But you know what? Ash got that videotape too. I told Ian to get that to send that to you because the whole time he was on the couch crying and shit. Ash was taping him.
Oh. So,
with him and Ash, you know, he got that tape. So tell Ash, I got a couple hours for him. Go see. I already told him to see the tape. So
okay.
you let the tape speak for itself. Nobody gotta say anything after that. Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. All right, bro, man. You know I love you, man. I appreciate you calling me and shit, man. I'm gonna get up there to see you. I'm gonna talk to Yan and figure out what I gotta do to come up there and see you. But she told me now that I know it's what the number is when you call in, I'm gonna pick up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I be seeing it. You know, I'll be yeah, cause if I don't know the number, I'll be picking up.
Yeah, I just got Ash fired.
Or tell that nigga I love that nigga too, man. My nigga, $1 million racist. Tell that nigga I love him, big.
He just got Ash fired, man.
Murder on here, all your Brooklyn niggas. Yo, I got the number. Now that I know you call me whenever. I'm gonna pick up every time, and I'm gonna find out what I gotta do from you and come see you, bro. Nah, bro, I'm on it. I promise I'm on it. I promise.
Nigga gonna get Ash fired, man.
Like, I love you, bro. All right.
Ash gonna get fired, son.
So, damn, I ain't know nigga.
Niggas got videos.
Yeah, that's kind of damn, that shit threw me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit. So sorry about this. This nigga's you a sucker, man. This nigga's the street is a sucker, man. He said they got the videotape of that shit. I ain't know niggas tape that shit. Where I was at? So basically, we had man DC calling because, you know, that was my problem also when before me and DC went in. Him and man DC got this altercation. Maybe just in case you didn't hear me and DC, they got to an altercation in Miami. They're supposed to come squash it in New York. Jim comes to me and DC's projects to squash it, but they end up arguing it. You know, I'm not gonna go into the details, but it escalated after that because they end up not squashing it. So D from Rough Riders is supposed to squash it between them two. So after that, it's supposed to be no beef. So, you know, cool. I wasn't taking nobody's side. By this time, back to the story. By this time, me and Jim